Hey YouTube. So a lot of people have been asking me why I cut off my Sisterlocks. And I touched on it briefly in my Big Chop new Sisterlock or new journey when I did my Big Chop. I touched on it briefly in that video, but I wanted to make a dedicated video about the top 5 reasons, because there were a bunch of different reasons, but the top 5 reasons why I cut my Sisterlocks off. So reason number 1. One of the biggest reasons why I cut my Sisterlocks off was because of negative energy. Now, a lot of people had a lot to say about this, and it's just something personal to me. I feel as though hair does hold a lot of energy. I am a hairstylist. I believe in the power of hair. I believe in and I believe that people have energy. People can affect your mood, or you're attracted to other people's energy. Some people are really positive and you're around them, you feel positive. Or people can be negative, when you get around them or they touched you and they're in your space, you then feel negative. So over the 2 years that I had my Sisterlocks, a lot personally in my life happened, and just growing as a woman, things were changing. And so through all those experiences in those past 2 years, I felt like a lot of negativity was kind of manifested in my hair. So it just felt really, really heavy. And not heavy in the sense that my locks were heavy, like when they got wet, obviously they were heavy, but just day to day, I just felt like my hair, it was at the point in time where it was time for me to let my hair go, because it was kind of weighing me down and I was ready to start a new journey. So after I cut my Sisterlocks off, I felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. I felt like I could really begin again. Okay, so reason number 2, the appearance and size of my Sisterlocks. In the beginning, first let me say I love my Sisterlocks. But in the beginning, they started off really small and skinny, like all Sisterlocks do. So they are going to be skinny, but then they mature and develop to about the size of the part. Now, over time, I realized, and especially after taking the Sisterlock class, that my parts were more along the medium to large size. And while for most people this may not, be an issue, I personally felt that the size of them was getting too big. It was really getting hard to style my hair because they were getting so fat. And because I had a lot of bunching and issues with my Sisterlocks, be it my fault because I was using moisturizing products and not shampooing correctly. Of course I learned all this after taking the Sisterlock class, and you can watch that video in my vlog. But my hair was just, or my Sisterlocks weren't what I really wanted. When I saw Sisterlocks, or when I see people with Sisterlocks, they have hundreds of Sisterlocks. I had 337. After taking the Sisterlock consultant class, I found out you should have at least 400 Sisterlocks. So I just felt like my locks they're a little too big for the versatility of Sisterlocks that I was going for. And that leads to kind of number 3, which is the versatility. When I first started my Sisterlocks, they're very versatile. I was doing roller sets and flexi rods and pipe cleaner. I was doing anything that I wanted. I could do everything because they were so small. But as they matured and got bigger, and before I repaired them, it was literally taking me hours upon hours to dry my hair, and it just was frustrating to put them on rollers and things like that. So that's another reason why I cut my Reason number 4, if you guys don't know, if you don't follow my personal YouTube channel, I quit my job last year, my corporate job, and I was making, thousands of dollars. I quit it and I pursued my dreams. I now own my own fashion boutique, Pieces of Mojo. I am now a natural hairstylist and cosmetology apprentice to get my license, and I'm also have my own small business as a web designer. So I'm really following my dreams, and while it's very exciting and I'm having, a great time learning and growing, my income is not what it was. So to pay $125 every 6 weeks to get Sisterlocks done was not something that I wanted to put in my budget. I have other things that I can use that money for. So I didn't want to spend money to get my Sisterlocks maintained. And yes, I am a Sisterlocks consultant, and so I could do them myself. But again, I'm running 3 businesses. I don't have the kind of time to sit there and do Sisterlocks for an entire weekend because it took me 2 hours just to do the front. So, no, that was out. So, the cost was another reason why I cut my Sisterlocks. And then that leads into the reason why I cut my Sisterlocks. Lifestyle. Sisterlocks is not a hairstyle. Like, you're just getting it because, oh, I want to, you know, just look nice, or, you know, you think Sisterlocks are cute. You need to really think about that, and that's part of the reason Sisterlocks has a really in-depth consultation, because Sisterlocks is not a hairstyle, it's a lifestyle. You have to be accustomed to maintaining your Sisterlocks every 6 to 8 weeks or 5 weeks or whatever your retightening schedule is. You have to use the Sisterlocks products. You have to not put any oils in your hair. You have to commit to the time that it takes to have your hair retightened. Like, my retightening used to take between 6 and 8 hours. And while it was good because I got a lot done in that time frame, having traditional locks is a lot easier because it only takes me like 30 minutes. I can retwist it when I want to. I don't have to go to anybody. I don't really have to pay to get my hair done. So just the whole lifestyle of having Sisterlocks was not in line with the lifestyle that I'm living right now. So those are the top 5 reasons why I cut my Sisterlocks. Because of the energy, the appearance and size, the stylability, the cost, and the lifestyle. So that's just me personally. I still love Sisterlocks. I still think they're beautiful. And it's not to say I would never get them again. It's just my lifestyle right now doesn't dictate that. So maybe I'll get them again in the future. I hope that answered all your questions. So if you have any other questions, feel free to leave them down below in the comment section, and I will try to get back to you with a response or a video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.